Okay, good afternoon, ladies. I'm Denise Ramos, and I'm here to talk about, I'm going to do an informative speech on how to post a check in the Eclipse system in the accounts receivable department. I'm majoring in business right now, and public speaking is a class that we're taking that's part of our major, and that hopefully will help me improve my public speaking skills. So with that, I've been in the AR department for about 15 years. And the system that I'm going to show you right now is called Eclipse, which I've been on for about 10 years. And accounts receivable is basically the department that gets all the checks and the cash that comes from the customers. We post cash, we post credit cards, checks through the lockbox. So today I'm going to show you in our point of sale system, Eclipse, how to post a check. So I'm going to go through it. If you can hold your questions till the end, I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, this is one of the main screens on Eclipse. Because Eclipse is our operating system for 13 of our opcos, it has multiple functions. But the function that we're going to use today is the F3, which is AR. And before we can post a check, we have to create a batch. So I'm going to go ahead and, if you can see right here that Eclipse has hotkeys that are highlighted. So basically, they let you know exactly what you want to do, what function you want to use. So right now, before we post the check, we're going to use the batch cash receipt, and that hotkey would be B. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. I'm sorry, the hotkey is C. So this is your main batch screen where you'll start to post the cash for the lock boxes or our cash boxes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and here in the batch number, it consists of your date, your initials, and depending on what kind of batch it is, lockbox, cash box, you use those initials as well. So we're going to do a lockbox 1. You use your tab key to move over, and depending on what company you're doing, since we have 13 opcos, each one has a branch code that you use depending on which company you're posting for. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and this is the hot box for what type of GL that you need to post the cash in, and since we're doing a lockbox, we're going to do it in cash receipts clearing, so we're just going to enter through there. Here is where you put the customer's number. All the customer's accounts numbers start with decimals, so you want to go ahead and put your decimal in. And I have an example here of a lockbox that we use that comes in on a daily basis. So I'm just going to use this check here, the first check, and grab an account number. If you don't have an account number, you could also use an invoice number, which is what I'm going to use here. So all our Eclipse invoices start with the S, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And then I'm going to hit enter, and it should bring up here. If there's more than one account, you're going to see multiple accounts here, but we always go with the main one that has the ship tos. Okay, so here's your account. So what you do here is you put your check number, and then you use your enter key or your tab key to move over. Here to post a check, you want to put your dollar amount here. And now we're in the body of the account. So there's multiple ways how to post this check. You can use your space bar here or you could actually type in any part of the invoice number, any one of these numbers here. You could go ahead and use any numbers, the last four, the middle four. It doesn't matter. It's going to take you straight to that particular invoice. And then you just pick the one that you need, and then you go ahead and hit enter. And then it moves up to there and it pays it. So after posting this check, you want to make sure after you're done posting that your money up here is at zero here, and that your check balance is to the amount of the check. After you're done, you just hit escape. And I'm not going to do that because we're live right now. So you would hit escape, and the process would apply the money, and when you went back onto this account, those invoices would be paid. Okay. I think that is the basis of posting the check. So I know that was a quick review, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to help you afterwards. As you can see, the system here is very simple and very self-explanatory. There's not much to it. But for all your checks, your cash, your credit cards, basically all your checks are basically applied the same. To back out, you use your F12 key, and if you wish to avoid it, that's a yes. And enter. And then you're back to your batch, and you continue on until you complete your batch. So that's all I have today, and I appreciate you guys coming out and listening to me explain my process here. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me anytime.